one of the biggest vultures in the world running on the roof of a tin shed.
So this is night one, session one in Spain. We only arrived at about 3:30 this afternoon. We checked into the hotel, had a bit of a freshen up, and then we came out to one of the local natural parks, and there is the most stunning gorge. And we started in one location, which was just utterly spectacular. And we had the griffon vultures circling all around our heads. We saw a couple of Egyptian vultures, but they kept flying around, and they're so graceful. They might not be the most attractive birds to look at, but I actually think that there's a lot to like about them. They're actually beautiful, and they're so graceful in flight, and they soar on the thermals, and they make it look effortless. So we watched them and observed them for probably the best part of an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we moved to a second location, which is still in the same natural park, but slightly different location. And my word, if location 1 was breathtaking, location 2 is just something else. Have a look at this.
Well, it's 10 to 6, so an empty breakfast room at the moment, but I'm sure the troops won't be too much longer. But just sitting here thinking about what an amazing evening yesterday was. Spectacular scenery, some amazing birds, and then a lovely meal in a local tavern. Relatively early night, ready for another day behind the camera today. Hoopoe this morning, and then an afternoon up in the Forest Hide, photographing some different forest species. I'm really hoping for hawfinch because I've never seen one, let alone photograph one, so could be another exciting day ahead.
This has been absolutely ridiculous. We must have had 6, maybe even 7 visits from the Hoopoe so far. You can probably hear it calling in the background. Constantly hearing cuckoos. had 2 woodchuck shrikes, which I've seen before but never managed to get any photos or footage of. Got a tiny bit of footage, but obviously didn't want to move the lens too much. But the Hoopoes have just been absolutely spectacular. And they're still calling. This morning has genuinely been insane. To top it off, we've just had a surprise visit from a male and female blue rock thrush, and they are absolutely beautiful. The male stayed high in the tree, but the female came down onto the perch, and then she ran across the wall, and it looked like she was trying to feed just underneath the wall, but after a quiet hour and a half, with no visits from the Hoopoe, it was an amazing little surprise. What a morning. Good morning. It's our final day, and we're on our way to the scavenger hide. I've been looking forward to this one. I am blessed with the presence of Mr. Phelps this morning, and we're in the car on the way to the scavenger hide now, and I've got to be honest, it's not the kind of environment that you would want to be sat in if you'd had one too many last night, which is fortunately not what I did, because I actually went straight to bed after we got back from the Little Owl hide because it was quite a late finish. But the reason why you wouldn't want to sit in here with a hangover is because behind me is what gives scavengers their name. There's a crate of rancid meat and it's got quite the smell. But fortunately, the vultures love it. So hopefully this morning we are going to see 1 or 2 vultures, potentially slightly more. But they typically come in large numbers very quickly all at once. So it's going to be one hell of an experience this morning, I have no doubt. And it's always one hell of a good experience when I'm with Mr. Phelps. So I'm sure we will have an amazing time, and we're going to take you along for the journey. So, wish us luck with the scavengers, but come and enjoy it with us. Hopefully this one might capture some really unique footage. Well, fortunately we've arrived and I've been released from the stench, but it's another glorious setup on what is another absolutely stunning morning. Here he is, look, getting all set.
Hey, it's the A-team together today.
One of the biggest vultures in the world running on the roof of a teen shed.
I hope you made this hard well. Don't know where to look.
I've never experienced anything quite like this.
It's absolutely insane. They're landing on the roof. There's got to be about.
It's like a car landing on the roof.
Look at this one coming in. Look at
It's
those
on the
wings.
perch, it's on the perch.
Oh my word. They are massive.
If you can imagine Giggering Farm with the red kites coming in en masse, but they're all the size of lorries. Absolutely insane. And then as they take off, the noise of the wings, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I can't get enough of this. This is insane.
Madness. Well, well, well. Well, that was just the most incredible morning. I know I overuse that word probably, but we probably had up to 100 griffon vultures, half a dozen Egyptian vultures, black kites, white storks, but it's just the volume and the amount of activity that's constantly going on. It's sometimes hard to know where to look, but it feels like I've run a marathon. We definitely worked pretty hard for that, but what a morning, what a session, what a place, what a trip. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, give it a subscribe. It helps push it out to a load of similar watchers that enjoy very similar content, and it means the world to me. So look after yourselves, get out in nature, and until the next time, I'll see you there.